Hello, and welcome back to Dark Arisen. Well, we've been getting our butts kicked, so let's change up our pawns a bit. Goodbye, Jojo. Beautiful as you were.
Take care you aren't soaked in water.
Clumsy.
I will try to take care, Joe. I also have the staff equipped so I can have an easier time of making these jumps. Show off that there is a whole level up here. And I think there's a macabre statue up here as well, but I think I found it already. There's more mining and everything. Lovely. I love it every time I faceplant like that. It's fantastic.
I'll heal your wounds.
Thank you, Mr. Satan. Now, every time you beat a boss, there's a small cutscene with Aura.
'Tis slow work, but I've been endeavoring to remember more about myself. It seems I, too, was one linked to the worm by fate. In my questing, I came to this place, yet the will of some other entity took hold of me and bound me here. The words I spoke begging your aid were not mine, but theirs. Beyond that is still a haze.
That is unusual
What am I
behavior,
meant to
to be
do
sure.
here, truly? Oh, forgive me. 'Tis not a query you could answer when I myself know not. The truth remains that if I am to save him, I need your help, Arisen.
And yet she doesn't even know who him is. Troubling. We will find out more, perhaps. But let's purify some stuff. It's another one of those secret augments that we found. Junk, junk, junk. Dragon's Pain is actually a pretty good dagger. And the mistletoe circlet is that unicorn horn that we've seen on some guys. And we have another Wages of Death quest. Yes. These are one of the more interesting ones. For now, though, we switch to Mystic Knight. Let's have some fun with hammers. And here, since we've found one of the tablets, we can actually read the Monument of Remembrance now. Right now I only have one. We'll see all of them around the end, near the final video. But remember that name, Arthakos. Somewhat important, but we'll find out more later. Yeah, and as you can see, we only have the one. And in fact, each one you read gives you 10,000 experience. Not bad. Especially when you find, I believe there's like 17 messages total. Again, I am not the best at remembering details.
I am honored to travel with you.
So we pick up some new pawns. Gustav and Wilhelm, the dwarf. As you can see, he's wearing that mistletoe circlet. Let's see how they handle. It's always neat picking up a dwarf.
This looks interesting.
I'm sure it does,
I've
Mr.
learned new
Satan.
techniques against them.
The dark grows more oppressive beyond.
What's that?
Against what foe? The door?
My greatest regret is that I will not see my homeland
What's
return.
this?
Forgive me, my brothers. I take our dreams now.
Be
to
wary!
my grave.
There are beasts that dwell within such chests.
This area has always looked very cool.
The undead.
Banshee!
There's quite a bit of them.
I am at your
Great.
side.
Reaper of souls.
shit. Let's see if we can do anything to it. Unfortunately, death is immune to all status effects. Whew. Man, it's always a bit nerve-wracking when death is around. Oof. Let's just kill some zombies. Let's ignore death. Ah, crap. You got Wilhelm. You bastard. Yes, fire works well on the zombies, but, well, banshees are largely unfazed by it. Yeah, this is... oh, good, death is gone. This is a new undead to Bitter Black Island. It's a banshee. It has that creepy dead girl crawl. It screams, and it's fairly resistant. However, it is weak to cold. For whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe to match her icy heart. But a good old hammer does the trick too. Unfortunately, we also lost Mr. Satan to something. I have no idea what. I think he fell off a ledge, maybe. Man, yeah, that tower looks cool. So, I need to return to our Riftstone hub
Tread carefully.
and retrieve Wilhelm and Mr. Satan again.
Step well.
This looks interesting.
As cool as this area is, though, I believe it's the only time we see this one. Similar to Dark Moon Tower. That's a unique room.
As any beast.
This is a unique room. Huh, I just can't resist the lure of the mine. But there are a couple unique areas like this. You only see them this one time. But man, are they cool. Most of the others are repeats of various settings. Oops. And I fucked us up and get Wilhelm stabbed. Oops. Luckily, we've got a badass hammer, and they are skeletons. So we can pretty easily turn them to dust. Return to the earth. Indeed, the darkest magic.
I am not afraid to die in this place, but I would not wish this fate on any other.
Okay, I guess that's it. I like to think of those dead bodies as kind of answering machine. Or maybe like those Walkmans that they used in Home Alone. Yeah. And I just love this for shooting down succubus. I feel like an anti-aircraft turret. Yeah.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Luckily, they're weak to holy,
Boon of light.
so I make use of
Stay
our
vigilant.
buff.
Place is unremarkable at
Here we find another Monument of
Ignore the
Remembrance
coldly
slab.
face. Those talons bite deep.
But as I said before, I'm only going to read them all at the very
Nothing
end.
stricken.
I can see that, Wilhelm. That's unfortunate.
What's this?
But let's head in that door we passed up before. Because using my foreknowledge, there is a void key in here that we need as well.
What's this?
Indeed, lunacy. Oh,
There, Arisen. Fire Saurian.
The room is ablaze.
a Pyrosaurian. They're essentially
Mustn't get too close.
permanently... gosh, what's that word?
Arisen, I am at your side.
Immolated. That's the one. Until you take off their tail, they are permanently immolated, so they will light you on fire and deal damage just for being next to them.
Now's my chance.
And they're also pretty tough defense-wise. But they are, as you would expect, incredibly weak to cold. So it does not take much to douse their flames. Ooh. And they are hard hitters. But overall, if you get an ice buff, they fall quickly.
What's this?
Also, all this environmental fire will light you up,
Anytime.
and they love knocking you into it. As you can see here, that's kind of the theme for
The flames show no
the
sign of
Pilgrim's
dying out.
Gauntlet. His fiery ruins.
Let's have a look.
Pretty cool. And as you'll notice, the first time we were in this chamber, the very first entrance, at the entrance of the dungeon, it was much brighter. It's getting darker and darker the deeper we go.
A sorcerer master.
And these are possessed pawns or fallen pawns. They are... they've been driven insane by some dark force, and now they fight us. And they can be quite terrifying. The warriors deal a very large amount of damage, as well as the fighters. The archers go for headshots. And they speak really creepily. But the worst of all, they're sorcerers. They cast Maelstrom. So if you know there's a possessed pawn sorcerer, you want to take them out as quickly as possible, because they can wipe out everybody in the room pretty quickly. There we find another macabre sculpture. Nice. And here I show off that you can go all the way to the other side of the chamber. There's no other way. You need double jump or levitate, but
They're armed, Master.
there's always some chests up there. Good stuff to be found.
Wait for an opening.
And I finally used the staff as a Mystic Knight, but that's lame. Let's club them to death. Yeah, here there's quite a bit of them, and they can quickly whittle down your health if you're not careful. They do like to gang up on you. As well, they have casters casting heal. They can heal their whole team. I think that guy's got the blind spell going now, so I kind of want to avoid that. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect block. Yeah, I think out of all the bandit and pawn types, that magic archer is the weakest. Because they always try and do that hunter bolt. And that's good for facing lots of enemies, like 10 or so. However, we only have a max of 4, so it's really inefficient for fighting us.
Did it!
Oh no. Oh no.
Cursed dragon.
Oh shit. Okay, we need to oh god, we're trapped. We need to get out of here. This is terrifying.
There. The point of light upon its chest.
I'll scale it
God.
and strike from above.
This is like the intro to Demon Crest.
Arisen, I am at your side.
I think that's the name of the game. Yeah. The one where you play a gargoyle from Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, we're gonna run, but God, I cannot resist a chest. In real life and here, I cannot resist a good chest. And it is my downfall.
Struggle as best you can.
Oh Lord.
Spell of death.
If you'll notice on the man-eater, it's got those spots on it and they look like a bunch of eyeballs. Kind of like weird camouflage. Odd. Oh, Gustav, you got hit by the spell. Come on, all you have to do is walk out of it. Terrible. Yeah, man-eaters beat the hell out of us still. Unfortunately. We are not a man enough dude to take out the man-eater. Down here, I believe I cut it out, but we find a void key. And another Monument of Remembrance slab. And then we quickly beat a retreat. Because the Cursed Dragon is not to be messed with at this point. That is a recurring theme when you first arrive at Bitter Black. You will get your face stomped forever until you get some really good equipment or a lot of levels under your belt. You're gonna get your shit kicked out of you. Imagine a boot stepping on your face
Repairing a riftstone bears the cost.
forever. Luckily, they are kind to us, and they give us a riftstone right in the center of the tower. And boy, did we need one.
Access to the rift is vital
Blessed
to the
relief.
powers of such a
This
place.
riftstone will mend our wounds.
Yeah, I heal up our team a bit.
I'll soon
And
be
we
at
go
your
deeper down. Let's see what we find. Pretty empty. I'm not complaining.
What's this?
God knows if we find something new, it's gonna just fucking destroy me. Oh shit.
Damn tough.
Yeah, it does. That's. Whew. This is an eliminator.
They hold the advantage.
Eliminators are incredibly dangerous in tight corridors. Damn, and we got wards too. Yeah. Eliminators wield a hammer. They do charges like that. And they flail like crazy. And they can kill a man, and I mean, even with this armor, which is like dragon scale and all this stuff, even with all this armor on, they can take me out in 1 or 2 hits. And they have a special technique. If they stomp on you, they then wind up a move. And they crush your entire body. And a ward comes in to pick up the scraps. But that move will most likely kill you, even from full health, unless you are almost max level. It isn't until very, very later that you can actually survive it. And even then you have to be at full health. It's just incredible. So let's get our Korean out of the way. It's hwangso. Bull. And this is a bull. It's also a load of bull. Luckily, they're very weak to lightning and magic in general. And it's so fun to watch them run when they're slowed, too. It's lovely watching them get juggled by that sigil. Good feels, good vibes. Oh, I love it when they bounce in slow-mo. What a delight. But yeah, to take out Eliminators, magic is the key. But they can be very, very dangerous in tight quarters. Also known as just about everywhere in Bitter Black. So.
Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, money, money. That's an alternate path down, but I believe we take that next episode. However, we find the Black Abbey. This is the second, similar to the Rotunda of
Tis no
Dread.
defeat to flee from battle, master. Tis
And
survival.
we have a cockatrice, gargoyles, and why not throw in a couple vile eyes.
A vile eye! Be wary!
A nasty combo to be sure, seeing as how
I shall take on the
two of the three of them petrify. And they also silenced me.
Tis a troubling foe.
Seems its talons bear poison. Full beast!
Oh no. Now, this move,
It's storing its power.
that move that the gargoyle just did, can also petrify you. So, I was weakened from the gargoyle stab, and then I got direct hit by the cockatrice breath. And I am now turning to stone. And no, we don't, Wilhelm. I forgot them all. And the gargoyle just won't let up. A sad story, to be sure.
Storing its power.
Oh, you even fall. Oh no. Rip me.
Open your eye!
At least I died hard.
Tis not defeat to
And
flee from battle, master.
we're
Survival.
somewhat lucky in that we get the same mob setup the second time we come back, so that we can get revenge. Revenge is always good.
Gargoyle!
Arisen, I am at your side.
Barrier!
And I'm actually lucky I picked Mystic Knight for this, because the gargoyles
No! Run!
are weak to blunt weapons, as we know. And they also get slowed. Somehow we give a gargoyle lockjaw. Yeah, I got no clue. But they are.
Provoke an attack, then dodge it.
Now, as you saw there, the gargoyles all swooped in and hit me at once. If they knock you up into the air by doing that, they can actually continually juggle you up higher and higher until you go from such a height that you'd reach terminal velocity and die upon impact.
No, they hold the advantage.
Yeah, gargoyles are dicks. Well, we cut to the chase. Shoot this thing down. One neat thing, if you noticed, when its fog attack hit the cannon, it actually shot out some beams too. Yeah, their attacks can also cause beams to shoot out. A nice touch. Oh god, just die. Thank you. Yes. And with that, sweet vengeance is ours. Unfortunately, Wilhelm and Gustav were turned to stone. Next time, we go deeper.